Hello and welcome to the channel and this match play game of conversion between the Dark Angels and the Tyranids. Before we get started, if you like the content, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down, that's alright. Feel free to comment below, and if you want to see more, please subscribe. With conversion, it looks like that. It's mission number 2 from the new mission pack. There's 5 objectives, there's one in the middle, and then there's one in the sort of centre of each table quarter. And there are opposite table quarter deployments. So one person's going to deploy here, it's marked out, and everyone's going to be over there. And then you need one objective for 4 points, 2 for 8, and an extra 4 points if you have more than your opponent in your command phase. And the mission rule for this one is, if your Warlord is on the battlefield, or in a transport on the battlefield, then you can get your start of the turn CP. If he's dead, or off in the teleportarium, you don't get your start your turn CP. So, okay, keep your Warlord alive and keep on the table. In addition, the mission objective, Corrupted Ground, is you get points for controlling your opponent's objective marker. You get 4 points. If you control some in no man's land, which is essentially the 3 across the middle, then you get 2 points for having one of them. And if you don't have your own one, you lose a point. So you've got hunker down on your own objective and also try and nick the other person's objectives while keeping your Warlord on the board, basically. So that's the mission. In terms of the terrain, I've got ruins scattered all over the place. The big ruins I've marked out with the gravel, so you can see the footprint of them. The smaller ruins are just the sort of outline base of the terrain. These here are 2 separate ruins, so you can't go in and shoot out the other side of them. So they're 2 separate ones, but there is a firing line between them. But because deployments like this and that, unless you maneuver, you're not really going to shoot much through there anyway. All the ruins are light cover, scalable, breachable, obscuring all the other stuff, so you can't shoot through them, but you can shoot in them and shoot out of them. And I've put craters in the gaps left over, which will be light cover and difficult ground. So they'll slow you down, but also give you cover, so that's nice. So that's the board, that's the mission, and the guest for today is...
me!
It's John!
Hello!
With your Dark Angels!
Yes!
Looking glorious. And I've got my Tyranids, and I've got my Tyranids because you said you wanted to face the dreaded Hive Guard.
Yeah.
So I've brought some Hive Guard.
Let's see if I can kill him.
Yeah, you might regret it later.
I probably will, yeah.
Yeah, so you got your Dark Angels. All green wing today.
They are, yes.
You were thinking about doing Deathwing, but you didn't get them ready in time.
No, I haven't picked them yet.
So you got green wing, but that's cool. Green wing are good if you be a bit cheesy, and we'll come to the cheese in a minute. Dark Angels, for those who don't know, you get +1 to hit if you remain stationary or don't move in that turn's movement phase.
Yes.
Which is really nice because even if you get charged, you're going to get +1 hit back because you didn't move, obviously, in your opponent's movement phase, which is quite nice.
Quite nice, yeah.
So that's really cool. What's the other Dark Angel thing? Oh, in the Tactical Doctrine, you can shoot into combat with rapid fire guns, can't you? That's the Green Wing Super Doctrine.
Yeah.
So if you charge the Hellblasters and they're in Tactical Doctrine, they might not fall back, they might just shoot you in the face with a plasma at point blank range.
They might do, yeah.
So that, yeah, okay. Dark Angels get something else? Oh yeah, they don't suffer for combat attrition either, do they?
Yeah, that's it.
So rather than normal Space Marines, they only ever flee on 1s. Dark Angels, if you fail morale, only 1's going to flee, that's it, no more. Because they're stubborn and defiant. There'll be more on that later as well. Do you want to run through your list, John?
Okay, sure. Let's start at the front. So, Azrael today, he is going to be my Warlord.
Makes sense.
Yeah, of course. So he provides a nice 4+ invulnerable save against range attacks. So it's quite handy with the Hellblasters.
Yeah, and that's for all infantry. Is it infantry?
Yes, yeah.
And that's because of this guy's little helmet.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then he gives you a CP because he's your Warlord.
Yeah.
And his Warlord trait is Master Strategist or
Brilliant
Strategist. Brilliant Strategist.
That's the one.
So you can point at a unit and put them back a doctrine if you need to.
Yeah, basically.
So you can like keep your Redemptor in heavy doctrine, or your Venerable Dreadnought in heavy doctrine, or if you're in assault, you can put your Hellblasters in tactical or something like that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Which is useful.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Lieutenant.
Yep.
With Plasma Pistol and Power Sword. Cool. I've given him Rites of War, an extra Warlord trait there, just to help get some OBSEC units.
Yes, that's any court or character units within 6 inches get OBSEC.
Yeah.
So that includes him and whatever's near him. So I think it's going to be obvious what that's going to be later on. Okay,
and
cool.
Chief Apothecary, of course.
Yeah.
He's got the Selfless Healer Warlord trait.
Of course.
And the Teeth of Terror relic.
Yeah.
So choppy.
The Fighting Doctor.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. What else we got?
Heavy Intercessors, just 5-man squad.
Yeah.
Intercessors with the Assault Bolt Rifles. Sergeant's got a chainsword, and there's 2 grenade launchers in the squad as well.
Cool. Or which bolter type of the Heavy Intercessors got? Got the rapid fire ones, or the assault ones, or the heavy ones?
I can't remember what I gave them. I'll check in a minute.
All right, we'll come back to them.
Infiltrators.
Yep. So,
10-man squad with the Helix bloke in there. Yeah.
Cool. So they can ignore damage and they can infiltrate in things.
Yes. 10-man squad of Hellblasters.
Yes.
With the assault plasma.
Yeah. So they can advance and shoot because it's assault, and they always get 3 shots.
Yeah.
Which is nasty
nice.
when you combine that with things like Weapons of the Dark Age.
Yes.
That's a lot of shots at potentially damage 3 if you supercharge.
Yeah, nice. So,
okay.
Can be quite lethal.
Yes.
Fire. What's it called?
Fire
Servo
strike,
turret.
servo
That's the
turret.
one. Yeah. I've given it the autocannon ones, although
you've modelled it las cannons, but
Yeah,
they're autocannons today.
Yeah.
And that's got a tetmarine on it, so it hits on 2s, doesn't it? Which is nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Suppressors.
Bouncy dudes with autocannons.
Yeah. They're going to be flying around.
Yeah, which have jump packs and heavy weapons.
A heavy weapon, yeah.
So they get -1 to hit. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. They look cool.
They do look cool.
Redemptor Dreadnought.
Yes.
All the Gatlings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going for volume of fire.
Yeah, lots and lots of shots.
Cool.
It's nice. In the middle, we've got a Venerable Dreadnought, las cannon, and missile launchers.
The little guy.
Yeah.
They do look really small now, don't they?
They
The
do,
old
so
ones.
small compared to, yeah.
Yeah.
And Invicta Tactical Warsuit. With
all the guns as well.
All the guns, yeah.
So you've got the Iron Hail heavy stubbers and
that's it.
Those sort of things.
Yeah.
So you've got lots and lots of shots. Not many big shots, but lots and lots of shots.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. Well, I'll let you figure out what gun they've got.
Yeah.
And I will run through the Tyranids. So I'm running Leviathan because they're a bit better than Kronos at the moment because of the new stuff. And this will probably be the last time we run them before their new codex comes out. So let's see how I do. So Leviathan, Synapse creatures and anything near Synapse creatures get a 6-up shrug for wounds. In terms of Synapse creatures, I've got my characters at the front, my Brain Bugs and my Trigon Prime. So anything near them will get shrugs, which is nice. It is a battalion, 2,000 points on the nose, so I've already won, really. My Warlord is my Neurothrope here. I didn't give him a normal Warlord trait, but I paid a CP to give him a Leviathan one. I gave him Swarm Leader, so he can point at an infantry, beast or swarm unit and they can reroll all hits. Probably going to be on the Hive Guard. And then his relic is the Adaptive Neural Lobe. So every time John spends CP with stratagems on a 5-up, I can get a CP. But obviously it's limited to just one extra one per battle round. And he's got Smite and Catalyst, which is I can point at a unit, give him a 5-up shrug, which is nice. So that's him. I've got a Swarmlord. He's a Swarmlord. He's a beast in combat. He can point at a unit and they can move in the shooting phase, including himself if he wishes. And he's got some powers as well. He's got Horror, so he can make a Dark Angels unit -1 to their hit. And he's got Paroxysm, so he can make a unit fight last. So that's quite good. I have a Broodlord, who's like a big Gene Stealer, so we can advance and charge. But because he's like Daddy Gene Stealer, if Gene Stealers are nearby, they get +1 to hit. So they'd be hitting on 2s, which is nice. And then his power is Onslaught, so he can point at a unit and make them advance and charge. So that's the characters. As for the troops, it's fairly simple. I've got a small unit of Gene Stealers and a big unit of Gene Stealers. I've got a small unit of Termagants and a big unit of Termagants. Also a unit of 10 Hormigants, a unit and a unit of 3 Ripper Swarms. The Ripper Swarms will be starting off the board and popping up somewhere to be a nuisance. I have 6 Zoanthropes, or Brain Bugs. They have Smites, obviously, because they're Brain Bugs, and Psychic Scream, which is like a Smite. Their Smites are better than normal Smites if there's, 4, 5 or 6 in the unit. So lots of mortal wound output from them. And at the back here I have 6 Hive Guard with Impaler Cannons, so they can shoot round corners. And I gave them the Adaptive Physiology Enhanced Resistance. They can ignore AP 1 and 2, because you've got to keep those Hive Guard alive. And I've got an Excrement, because they're a bit cheaper now, so they're cool. They've got the Plasma. And I've got a Trigon Prime. And I've started using this guy recently, because he's actually starting to do stuff, because I've figured out how to use him. What you do is you give him the Relic Glands, so he gets a 3d6 pit the 2 highest charge, and you give him Murderous Size to give him extra strength, AP and damage with those big massive talons he's got. So that's what I've done. And he'll be starting off the board and popping up and trying to get that 9-inch charge. I've also done the Synaptic Link ability, so I've done the one on the Trigon Prime, so he can point at a unit and they can fall back, shoot or charge. He'll probably just do himself most of the time. I've also given them to the Zoanthropes. They can cast on 3d6 and pick the 2 highest. Really good when fishing for Super Smites. And the Broodlord's got his, which is Mastery of the Shadows, so he can point at a unit and they get light cover and dense cover if they're more than 12 inches away. So extra armor and minuses to hit for a unit. That is it. I don't think I've missed anything. Yeah. Have you figured out which guns your heavy intercessors have got?
I have, yeah. The heavy bolt rifles, so the rapid fire.
Yeah, the rapid fire bolt ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So rapid fire, assault, rapid fire, assault.
Yeah. Got
basically.
The heavy bolter in there as well.
You got a heavy bolter in there as well,
Yeah.
Because why not? Cool. Okay. All right. So that's the armies. Secondaries now we need to look at. So we've both had a good think about these,
Yeah.
and we've come up with some that are interesting and kind of make sense. So let's start with the Tyranids. So I'm going with Psychic Interrogation, which is one of my psychic characters. If he's within 24 inches of one of your characters, I can do Psychic Interrogation. It's Warp Charge 4. If it goes off, I get 3 points. Simple as that.
Should be quite easy to do.
Don't need line of sight anymore, and it's 24 inches. So that's quite nice.
Yeah.
I've got quite a few psychers. So I'm trying to interrogate you. I've gone for engaging all fronts, because I'm in a table quarter. If I just run over there and run over there, I'm in at least 3/4. And I'm quite quick. I'm Tyranids, so that's possible. And then to the last, which will be the Hive Guard, the Zoanthropes, and the Swarmlord. So they all want to stay alive. Alright, I get 5 points for each one that stays alive. And you're going for secondaries that work quite well for the mission and also counter my ones. So we're going for Stubborn Defiance, which is keep an objective. I'm assuming you're going to pick your home objective.
Yeah.
Because of the mission, if you don't have your home objective, you start losing points anyway, so you might as well get extra points for holding it. So they're going to be Stubborn and Defiant in the corner. Gone for a Bore the Witch and Assassinate as well as the other two. So you're trying to kill the guys that are trying to interrogate you. Yeah. Basically.
We like to keep our secrets, so...
Yeah, that's true. Maybe that's why we're interrogating you.
Yeah.
They're trying to sort of psychically find out where the Fallen is. Don't mention the Fallen. So you're getting points for killing the 3 at the front and the Trigon for Assassinate, and the 3 at the front and the Zoanthropes for Abhor the Witch. And obviously I need these 3 to interrogate you. And I also need the Swarmlord and the Zoanthropes to part my 2 the last. So we're trying to deny each other points while scoring points at the same time. So it works quite well. So one of us is either going to do really well at secondaries and the other one's going to do really terribly, or we're both going to do sort of a bit of both. So, okay, so that's what we're doing there. Just enrolls for deployment now, I think. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. So after you, John.
Thank you. Oh, well, 1.
Well, at least it's the roll that doesn't matter. Yeah. Get the ones out of the way early. Okay, so I won that. I will choose you to defend. So you will pick a table quarter and you will deploy first.
Okay.
Where would you like to be?
I'll go in this corner.
Cool. Okay, so the Dark Angels will be over there. Tyranids will be over here. We'll deploy and alternate and we'll be back. And here we are back after deployment. So the Tyranids are down here and the Dark Angels are over there and a little bit over there. For the Tyranids, I've pushed forward as sort of hard as I can, really, right up to the edge with most of my units, because I'm quite quick, and... Why's that dice still there? And, you know, if I lose some termagants, I lose some termagants. I mean, you know, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. So I've got Hormagaunts here with a big unit of termagants right on the line. And I've got some Zoanthropes here. They can fly, so they can ignore the difficult ground. And I've got the Exocrine here. At the back behind the building is obviously the Hive Guard next to the Warlord to give them reroll hits, because, yeah, on this flank. Small unit of termagants, big unit of Jinxias, and a small unit of Jinxias, all to push out that way or that way. And I've got Broodlord and Swarmlord in the middle as well to buff things up and stuff. And then my Ripper Swarms and Trigon Prime are off the board, ready to sort of pop up from underground somewhere. So that's my plan. What was your plan and thinking, John?
Run and hide. Yeah, I would have liked to deploy a bit closer to the centre, but if I don't get first turn, the
Jinxies are a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've had to deploy a bit further back.
Yeah.
So I've got the heavy intercessors and 5 of the infiltrators on that objective. That's going to be my stubborn defiance.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically everything else pretty much
hidden behind the building.
The Althriel Lieutenant bubble there
With the Hellblasters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously.
Got a few infiltrators, so just the other 5 of the infiltrators and the Invicta Tactical Warsuit over on this side.
It's either brave or foolish.
Yeah, I think it's going to be...
We'll find out. But yeah, so yeah. Okay. So you're hiding in the corner because I'm quick, but you do have lots of guns, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens with them over there.
Yeah.
Alright, well, yeah, let's roll to see who goes first then, John.
I'd quite like to go first.
I'm sure you would.
Oh,
you've rolled you've rolled a 1 again.
Aye.
You and your ones, seriously. Oh, I've got a 4. Okay, well, Tyranids turn 1. I'll get a command point, and then we'll be back after I've done command phase and movement. And we are back. The Tyranids have had a very active command and movement phase. Command phase, I told the Hive Guard to reroll all the hit rolls. They told themselves to psychic better, and the Broodlord told the Genestealers, the big unit Genestealers, to be masters in the shadows. And they're being a bit sneaky as well, actually, so that makes sense. I'll start from here. My Neurofloat advanced and flew over the Hive Guard. He's ended there. The reason why I did that is so I've got a longer range on Catalyst. My Exocrine moved around the corner, and I spent a CP on what is it, Symbiotic Devastation, whatever it's called, so he acted as if he remained stationary. So that's him. The Zoanthrope's got a nice advance, so one of them was able to get in the ruin, so I can see things out of it, which is nice for smites. The unit of Hormagaunts that was there got a nice advance onto that objective there, so they won't be doing anything else, but they're on the objective, that's fine. Because that's extra bonus points. In the middle here, a bit of shuffling. The Termagants got an advance from there and went into this ruin here, but not into that one. That's my big unit of Termagants. Swarmlords just walked up to the building to get more obscuring benefits. And the Jinxias have been sneaky. They've all advanced. They're hugging that wall there, and they've all ran behind that building there. And the Broodlord's in the open, but he can't get shot at because he's a character. So, yeah. And the Termagants have also advanced and ran over here. So I'm in 3 table quarters, so I'll be getting some engage points. I'm on at least 1 objective in No Man's Land, so I'll be getting a couple of points for that as well. But that's at the end of the turn. But it's not the end of my turn yet, because I've got things to do. I'm going to start off with Psychic, and I'm going to start off with Smiting, and it's going to hit your Warsuit.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
So they cast from 3d6, and I can pick the 2 highest. Oh, well, it's just what goes off on a 5, isn't it, really? There's no way you can deny that, is there? So, no. D3 mortal wounds. Plus 3, because I'm a unit of 6 Zoanthropes. So that's 5 mortal wounds on your Warsuit.
Oh, lovely.
And then they're also going to Psychic Screen you, which goes off on a 7. And that's another D3. For another 2. 7 mortal wounds in total.
Ouch.
Ouch. So that's that. As for other psychics, my Neurothrope is going to put Catalyst on the big unit of Genestealers to give them a 5-up shrug, because they're going to get shot at. Oops. And, you know, next turn I want to charge you with them. So, that goes off on an 8. Lovely jubbly. So they got a 5-up shrug. And then the Broodlord, he's got Smite, which isn't in range or Onslaught. Well, I'm not going to charge anything now, so I don't care about that. And then his powers I don't think are in range, because enemy units need to be visible for his powers. So that's it for my psychic phase, John.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
I'm going to start shooting you with things now.
Oh, great.
Right, we're back. Just been discussing our shooting phase and figure out what I'm going to be doing. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be spending 3 CP on Maxicrin, 2 to make his plasma damage free, and then 1 to give him exploding 6s to hits, or additional hits. He's going to put everything into the heavy intercessors that are in the ruin over there, and John's doing transhuman for obvious reasons. And he's now moaning that he didn't put Azrael nearby for a 4+ invulnerable save.
Stupid me.
So the Exocrin's got 12 shots, and he's going to hit on freeze. Because he counts as remaining stationary because of the stratagem from earlier.
Yep.
Alright. So I've missed a few, but I've also got a few 6s. So they go back in. I'm winning on 4s now because of transhuman. I didn't actually get any 3s anyway. That's 5 at -3, but you are in cover, so -2 essentially. So 5 ups, each one's a flat 3 damage. And the funny thing is, the Apothecary's not nearby either, is he?
No.
So that's just 3 dead. But at least the units survive, John.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the Exocrin done. And then the only other shooting I've got to do is the Hive Guard. And I'm going to shoot all of them into your Warsuit.
Okay.
Because I could shoot the dudes, but I don't really care about them.
Yeah.
I've got Hormagaunts and Brain Bugs I can deal with them.
Yeah.
Alright, so 12 shots coming in hot from the Hive Guard. Yeah, and we hit on freeze. And we're rolling all hits, which is only 1 miss anyway. Oh, which still misses. Strength 8, and your toughness less than 8, aren't you? So freeze to wound. I'm pretty sure it's not toughness 8.
Yeah, toughness 6.
Just 6. I thought it was going to be 7. Okay, I've missed quite a few wounds though, John. So it's only 6 at -2. Only 6.
Only 6.
Only 6. So you saved 2 of them. So it's 4 that have gone through at D3 damage each. Did you want to re-roll one of those?
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
Oh, so one's less. That's just, what, then 3 instead of 4, isn't it? Because you saved 3 now.
Mm-hmm.
So 3d3, I've got 6 wounds. So on average, I can do it. But on a poor roll, I won't do it.
Let's hope for a poor roll.
It's not a poor roll, John.
Oh, bugger.
That's 8.
Okay.
Does it blow up?
Wait.
Oh,
Yes, it
brilliant.
does.
Okay, is that... Okay, we'll do it off camera. Let's look it up. Okay, so it blew up and it caused 3 mortal wounds. So it's killed an infiltrator and wounded another one.
6s.
Yeah, you roll well when it's killing your own things. So, yeah, I mean, I could spend 2 CP and shoot again and finish off the infiltrators, but I'd rather not bother, to be honest. Yeah, and you actually spent 2 CP, didn't you? Transhuman and a reroll. So
Yeah.
on 5 ups, I can get CPs. I get a CP! Yay, my neural lobe. Or sometimes I call it an earlobe because it's just funny. Because they don't actually have ears. Okay, alright, well that's the end of my turn, John.
Okay.
I'll get 2 points for having a no man's land, 2 points for engage. And that's it, because you're out of interrogation range for now.
Yeah.
But we'll be back after Dark Angels turn 1 commander and movement phase. And we are back at the end of the Dark Angels turn 1 command and movement phase. Do you want to talk through what you've done, John? Other than just set up a firing squad.
Yeah. So, right, so the command phase, Azrael did Chapter Master, command to the Hellblasters.
Yep, so they're going to be rolling all their hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
What else did I do?
Wisdom of the Ancients, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Wisdom of the Ancients with the Redemptor, so these will get some rerolls.
Yep.
The Apothecary brought back one of the heavy intercessors. So back up to 3 men now. Woohoo!
Yep, ready to get shot at again.
The Dreadnoughts moved around, so we can...
Last cannon the Exocrin in the face. That's the plan anyway.
What else? The Intercessors. The sergeant's having a nap. He's lying down.
he's tripped over a rock by the looks of it.
Yeah. Went to advance them. Rolled a 1. So they haven't moved
Very far.
that far forward, but they're in front of the.
They're screening the Hellblasters from
because
a potential Gene Stealer charge.
Yeah.
Is there no way you can stand up?
Probably.
Yeah, there we go.
And the remaining infiltrators have just moved up into...
To deal with some little bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then what else moves? You move your turret a little bit so you can shoot my Hive Guard.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of a firing line between the buildings.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it, isn't it, really?
Suppressors have stayed still.
Yeah, because they can shoot down here if they need to. Okay, cool. So you've shuffled things around. You haven't gone for objectives yet. Your plan is to kill as many little bugs as you can before you start running forwards.
Yeah, I'm slowly moving forwards, but I don't want to get too carried away until
the Gene Stealers are gone. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, where would you like to start your shooting phase then, John? Because you don't have any Psykers.
No, I don't.
Not today.
Okay, let's start with a Dreadnought.
Yeah, what the venerable one?
Yeah, it'll fire at the...
It's Crim.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, twin last cannon.
Yep, and he's going to hit on 2s.
Hit on 2s. Both hit.
Both hit, nice. So I'm shooting toughness 8, so you're winning on 3s. Nice. Okay, and it's -4 at the moment, isn't it? Because Devastator dodged them. So they both go straight through my armour, John.
Alright.
So 2d6. For 4.
How many wounds has it got?
More than 4.
I thought it might. But...
That's 12 normally. I'm going to quickly see if I'm within silence range of the zone throats. Yeah, I'm within silence range, so I can do my shrugs in a minute. You're thinking about CP in the 1 for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
It's a 5.
Oh, much better. So I've got 8 shrugs. Okay. 8 6-up shrugs on the X-Crim. I'll make one of them. Okay, so it's lost 7 wounds. So there's 5 remaining. And then you got a crack missile as well.
Yep.
So we hit on a 2.
It hits.
That'll win on a 4.
Doesn't win.
And you can reroll 1s, but you can't reroll 3s.
No.
Okay, so that's the Venerable Dread gone.
Okay.
Not too bad. Not a bad start.
Too bad.
That was easy decision done. What's next? Well, they've got an easy choice, haven't they, as well, really?
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Well,
because it might depend what your Redemptor does.
It does.
Do you want a moment?
Yes.
Okay, John's had a think. We've decided to pretty much go from that side to that side, because that makes sense.
Yeah.
You start with your turret at the back there. And you can just about see the Hive Guard after you shuffled it an inch.
Yeah.
You've got 6 shots with his autocannons. And he hits some 2s because he's a Tech Marine. Is he a core unit? Sounds real next to him.
No.
No, makes sense because it's a vehicle. Your strength 7 or something, so you're really on 3s. Some toughness 5.
7, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. So just 2 at -2. So Devastator Doctrine.
Yeah.
Not I ignore AP 1 and 2. So I've got 4 up saves.
4 up saves.
I'm fine.
No!
Okay, right, next then, John.
Right.
Hellblasters or Intercessors?
I'll do the Hellblasters.
Okay.
To
the Gene Stealers.
Gene Stealers,
because they can all just about see the guys on that side.
Yeah.
So you got 30 shots.
Yeah. I'll count out all the dice.
Yeah.
Lots of dice.
Okay, John's had a think. He's counted some dice. You're going to supercharge your plasma to get damage too because I've got shrugs. Yeah. And you don't want me shrugging things off because that'll be really annoyed. You decided not to do Weapons of the Dark Age and risk it with them blowing up.
Yeah, save my CP.
So you got 30 shots.
Yeah.
They're going to be hit on 3s but rerolling everything. And on 1s, they die. So we have to do them all in groups of 3.
Yeah.
So we'll do the first few on camera and then we'll probably do the rest of them off because it's just boring after a while. So the first guy hits all 3 times. Oh no, you hit on 4s actually because I'm in dense cover.
Oh, yeah.
So do you want to reroll the 3?
I want to reroll.
Oh, could reroll it into a 1, John.
Let's do it.
No, he's good. Right, next one.
Right. So yeah, reroll.
Oh, okay, it's paying off so far.
So far, so good.
Well, you definitely want to reroll all those. Well, that's 1 dead.
That's 1 dead.
And 1 hit.
Ooh.
Okay. Not too bad so far. Not too bad.
Oh, we're doing all right.
Normally you roll loads of ones. What's happening?
I've rolled quite a few ones already today, so...
Well, yeah, most of them before we even started the game.
Yeah.
This is going really well, John.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to tempt and curse your dice or anything,
No.
but this is going far too well. Wow!
Oh, only one dead.
So one dead
Quite
and
happy
lots
with
of
that.
hits. All right. And then you'll be winning on freeze.
Yeah.
So they got strength 7. That was very good, considering you were hitting on 4s.
Reroll the ones.
Yes, because there's a lieutenant. Lieutenant,
One.
lieutenant, right tenant.
Oop.
Right.
Okay.
That looks like quite a few saves, John.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18, 20, 21.
21. Okay.
I'll take my dead dude off.
5 plus invulnerable saves. And the rest. Okay. Saved. And it's damage 2. So I'm going to roll all of these. If any of them are 5s or more, I'll roll them again. Alright?
Okay. That was quite good.
That's why you had to risk it. So they've been saved as well. So you've killed that many. 3, 6, 9, 10. Just over half the unit. Let's remove some Gene Stealers. Right, Gene Stealers have been splatted. Move on to your Intercessors now. They advanced, so obviously they can... Oh, are the grenade launchers assault?
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So you put all the bolter shots into this unit of 5 Gene Stealers here.
Yeah.
And then the grenade launchers you're going to put into the unit of termagants because blast is a thing, and that's a unit of like 24 termagants.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with the bolter shots. You'll be hitting on 4s because you're advanced, but rerolling 1s because that's your
Reroll the
6.
ones. Which there is a few.
There is a few. Are they in 6 of the lieutenant as well? I don't think they are they? We'll have a measure in a second. So yeah, 4s to hit. Yep, they're within lieutenant reroll range, so you're going to be winning on... Drop dice don't count. Winning on 4s, rerolling 1s. As usual, there's quite a few.
There's a few.
The fact that you can get captains and lieutenants in your list now sort of helps you quite a lot, doesn't it, John? The amount of ones that you roll. It's very handy. Whereas back in the old days where that wasn't really such a thing, bad things used to happen.
Yeah. What's that? 9.
9? 9! Okay, right. Okay, 5 plus invulnerable saves. And then they'll get 6 up shrugs because they're next to a synapse creature. Oh no, they did. That's 5 of them did. Well done. And then you can have what, 12 grenade shots?
Yeah.
Because 2 of them, blast is a thing. Into the termagants. But at least they're in cover, so that's a thing. Hit them 4s, rerolling 1s. Oh, we went from 1s to 2s, it's an improvement.
Yeah. Right, they all...
And then they're strength 3, aren't they? You said the frag,
Yeah.
so 4s to win. So 4.
Reroll the 1.
Yep. 5. Nice. I'm guessing there's no AP on it?
Nope.
5 up saves. And then 6 up shrugs. So you killed 4. 4 dead termagants. Right, let's remove those. Okay, moving on to the heavy intercessors in the ruin there. They're going to shoot out at the Gene Stealers.
Yep.
What's left of them? Okay, so you've got a couple of heavy bolt rifle guys.
Yep.
Which can rapid fire because they stayed still. They can hit on well, 2s, but then back to 3s. But they're in reroll hit rolls of 1 range because you got Wisdom and you got Azrael going off. So you got 3 hits. Strength for the heavy bolt rifle?
5.
Alright, so 3s. And they're probably within lieutenant range, aren't they? So reroll that 1.
Oh.
Just the 1.
Just the 1.
5 plus invulnerable save. 5 up shrug. John's dropping dice again, and I've made the shrug. And you got the heavy bolter as well, haven't you?
Yep.
So 3 shots on 3s. Nice. And then 3s. Reroll the 1. Just the 1. 5+ invulnerable save. Yes.
Saved. Darn it.
They're lurking in the shadows, you see, John. So what are you thinking next? You got suppressors, you got your redemptor, and you got your infiltrators.
Right, suppressor. Gonna fire at the
zone threats.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of them's floated into the ruin, so they can get shot at. Makes sense. Because, you know, they're my two the last, and you want to abhor the witch, so...
Yes.
Shoot them in the face.
They must die.
It's a very big face, actually, because they're all brain.
Yeah.
Headshot.
Right, hitting on 2s.
Yeah, they didn't move, did they? So, yeah. 2s to hit. They're definitely within reroll range of someone.
Yes.
You've Razrail on the Dreadnought, so everything's hit.
Hit.
That's what happens when you hit on 2s rolling 1 unit. Everything normally hits. You're wounding on 3s because you're at 7, aren't you?
Roll with 1.
Yep.
Right.
It's a Space Marine castle working at its best. So 4, 9.
9, yeah.
So basically, all of your shots are wounded. Because you had 9 shots, didn't you?
Yeah.
3+ invulnerable saves. That's a weirdly cocked dice. Try that one again. Okay, so 2 have gone through. What's it? Oh, there's that one there. So 3 have gone through. What's damage?
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's it doing? Shrugs. So the first guy's going to have 4 shrugs. He takes 3 wounds. They've got 3 wounds each. So that's 1 guy dead. And then another guy takes 1 wound. So you've got 1 down to 2 wounds and 1 dead. I'm going to remove the guy in the ruin so you can't shoot them with anything else.
Fair enough.
Because I had a feeling where that Gatling cannon might go.
Yeah.
Might have to rethink your plans now. You got these chaps and your Dreadnought. Do you want another moment?
Yes.
Okay, we're back. The Redemptor's going to start opening fire now. You're going to put the heavy onslaught Gatling cannon now into the rest of this big blob of Gene Stealers, and then the small arms into the Hormagaunts in the ruin, because you want to shoot the zone throats with a big gun, but you can't now.
No.
So you change targets and shoot the Gene Stealers.
Yeah.
You'll be hitting on 4s though, because of dense cover, but rerolling 1s because he's a wise ancient.
Yes.
Even though he's Primaris. Personally, I think that strat should only apply to non-Primaris Dreadnoughts. Wisdom of the Ancients. He's not an ancient, is he?
Well,
Primaris Marines haven't been around for that long.
He could be a firstborn who's been around for hundreds of years and then been...
What, crossed the Rubicon Primaris and then chucked in a Dreadnought?
Yeah, so you don't know.
Maybe. Dark Angels and their secrets.
Right. Who knows?
You're winning on 3s. That's not bad.
That's alright.
So that's 7. But, you know, I have 5+ invulnerable saves and then 5 up shrugs. And the shrugs. Oh, okay. That's 5. Gunning them down nicely. There's only 3 left now, John.
Yay.
Okay, and then you've got the small Gatling cannon into the Hormagaunts, which are in the ruin. So it's 8 shots hitting on 3s. You're rolling 1s. And then the small one is strength 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's winning on 3s. He's not in lieutenant range, is he? So it's just 2. AP will be Devastated Doctrine. AP 2?
3.
Yeah, but AP...
Oh,
1 normally, isn't it?
yeah, it's 1 normally, so yeah,
So 2, so that's just 3 dead. He's only got a 5 up save because of the ruin. And then you've got the rocket pod thing you're going to shoot as well, which will be 3 shots because of blast.
Yep.
It's not really designed for killing Hormagaunts, but it's anything you can shoot at. So you might as well shoot out of them.
Might as well.
Strength for that is... Oh, that's enough. What's the AP?
-1, so go to -2.
That's another 3 dead. Splat. So there's only 4 Hormagaunts left. I'll keep the ones on the objective. And then you got your infiltrators.
Yeah.
So did you want to bot gun the Hormagaunts or Start chipping away at the brains. The brains!
Oh, shit, at the brains. Hopefully
Yeah.
I might...
Get rid of the 1 and 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the less of them I've got, the less powerful the smites are.
Yes. Yeah, they've got a 3+ vulnerable, so it's probably not going to do much, but...
Well, yeah. It's the same as shooting Marines with bolters, basically. Toughness 4, free up save.
Right, so 8 shots.
8 shots hitting on 3s. It's not bad. And you're running on 4s. So that's 5. It's not bad. 5 free ups. So I fail 1 and I get 6 up shot. So he's down to a wound, but you haven't quite killed him.
Okay.
Is that all you gun now? I think you finally run out of guns.
Yeah, I don't think anything else is going to be...
Are your infiltrators back there in range of anything? Probably not, are they?
I think they can see anything now.
Not, yeah,
Well,
not in range
no, I
of
think they're just out of range of the
gene stealers. They're out of range of these guys, aren't they? So, yeah, okay. Alright, any charges, John? I mean,
yes.
I'm looking over there.
They're going to charge.
Yeah, cool, alright. I'm not going to overwatch because I haven't got any guns. I wouldn't bother anyway. Oh, they can go 7. Cool, alright. Move those in and we'll be back. Okay, intercessors, infiltrators. They're going to punch some hooligans. You've got 12 attacks, hit on 3s with their fists. Oh dear.
Oh my.
The ones have returned. Well, you've hit 4 times, I've only got 4 left, so it's still possible. 3 to wound. Well, still possible. 6 up saves. No, they're dead. They are dead. So you've removed me from that objective, which means you now have a no man's land objective.
Yeah.
So that's 2 points. Cool. You can consolidate them 3 inches if you want to. But in terms of points, yeah, you've scored 2 of the mission points. And you've held on to your stubborn defiance so far. Well, that's about it. So, yeah, we'll be back for Tyranids turn 2. Right, we're back. Tyranids turn 2, command and movement phase. I gained 8 primary points for being on these 2 here. So I'm now on 12 points to 2. So far, so good. Also in the command phase, my Neurothroat told my Hive Guards to roll all their hits. They told themselves to psychic better, so roll 3d6 and pick the 2 highest. And my Broodlord told the Termagants to be masters in the shadows this time because, well, most of the geniuses were dead. And what's left to run over there. So they've advanced over there. These Termagants have just gone into the ruin now and onto that objective there. In the middle, not much has moved. The Termagants have just stayed still. They're happy just sitting on the objective. They're good. The Broodlord has moved forwards like a couple of inches to get within psychic interrogation range of your characters. My Swarmlords shuffled around the corner a little bit to be within 6 of the Broodlord. You'll find out why in a minute. The Hive Guard have moved into the ruin. Yes, I know they can get shot at now, but they're in light cover. They ignore AP 1 and 2. And now they're all in range of the Dreadnought. So that's good. So hopefully he'll be dead, and then you won't be able to shoot them anyway. So that's the plan. I spent 2 CP on rapid regeneration on the Exocrine, and I got 3. So he's healed 3 wounds. So he's about 8. So that's nice. And then my Zoanthropes are staying out of the ruin, so you can't kill them. Because you've got a Baller Witch, and they're part of my 2 the last. So their plan is stay alive, stay in this table quarter, and whatever you have come near that objective, smite it. Basically. Yeah. So that's the plan over there. I haven't brought my Trigon or my Ripper Swarms up yet, because it wasn't really anywhere useful to put them. Because there's still infiltrators all over the place, namely them. And yeah, I probably want you to spread out a bit more, and then I can pop up somewhere and not get Auspex scanned by Hellblasters. So that's that. I will do my psychic phase. I'm going to start off with psychic interrogation, actually. Might as well start with that. So I need 4 for it to go off. That's a 5. Have you got any way of denying the witch?
Yes.
Have you? What is it?
My Watcher in the Dark.
Your watch. Oh, do I CP that and get higher then? Because that's rubbish. Is it just a normal Deny the Witch roll, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Because you've got that. Is it only a once per battle thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm going to CP that and reroll that and try and get better than a 5. It's a 5. So you need a 6 to deny it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh. But you could re-roll that if you wanted to. Because otherwise it's just 3 points for me. As I interrogate Azrael for his secrets of the Fallen.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. 7, you make it. Cool, okay. So you stopped me from getting 3 points, and we've both spent a CP, so that was a waste of time. But do I get a CP because you spent one? I do. So I didn't really spend a CP. I just pretended to.
We spend it.
Yeah. Swarmlord, he's just about within smite range of your infiltrators, and he can see them because you're in the ruin. So he's going to start off with a smite over there. That's a fail. Okay, fine. And then he's going to do, just for fun, he's going to do the horror on them because it's the only unit you can see. That's passed. So the infiltrators are now going to have -1 to hit for them to hit things. They're horrified. Who can blame them after what's happened? And then my zoanthropes are going to start smiting them as well, because that's always good fun. So I can use 3d6, get the 2 highest.
Oh.
Super smite time.
Oh, yeah.
So it's d6. Oh, brilliant. I always roll that. And then I think it's plus d3 now rather than just plus 3 because you've killed one of them. So that's 4 mortal wounds. Every time I get a super smite, I roll a 1. And then I've got Psychic Scream, which goes off on a 6. 3 threes. That's brilliant. So that's D3 more mortal wounds for another 1. Okay. Well, this isn't going well. Was there just 1 left?
Yeah.
Oh, why can't that super smite be better? That's really annoying because I want you off of that objective, John. Oh, dear. Okay, alright, well that's my psychic phase done. Oh no, Catalyst. Almost forgot Catalyst. So I want to do Catalyst. And I'm going to put it on... Ooh. I'm going to put my Swarmlord, because he might be in harm's way in a minute. That doesn't go off. No. Oh, and I can reroll ones, because he's an Earth Rope. Yeah, now it goes off. Right. 5-got Shrug on the Swarmlord. Because... knowing you'll come around the corner with your Hellblasters and plasma him to death. Maybe. Alright, okay. Shooting phase. I'm going to start off with his Hive Commander ability, and he's going to tell the Broodlord to come back a bit. Okay, on to the shooting phase. It's time for the Hive Guard to shine. Broodlord's ran back there, because the Swarmlord told him to. So there's a little Hive Mind collaboration going on here. One Hive Guard is going to shoot that remaining infiltrator. The other 5 are all going to shoot Dreadnought. Do you want to pop smoke? Or... well, actually, there's no point because I -1 hit anyway. Because I moved. So there's no point doing smoke screen. No. Did you want to transhuman him?
No.
No? Okay, right.
Not for one of them.
No, right. Okay. Hive Guard shooting the infiltrator. Hits on 4s. Okay, he's hit. And that was an exploding 6 to hit, so he's got 3 hits because I spent a CP for that. And then 2s to wound. Nice. It's -2 AP, and they ignore light cover. So it's 3 5-up saves.
Okay, easy.
Yeah, easy, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you made 2 of them.
Oh, should I reroll?
D3 damage.
Oh, okay.
For 1. So he's alive on a wound. Right, okay. Fine. Making 2 6s out of 3 dice. Right, okay. 10 shots into your Dreadnought. Hitting on 4s. Re-rolling everything. And then the 6s will grant me additional hits. That's a lot of 6s, John.
Yes, it is.
There we go. I think I might have had more hits and shots. Yeah, I have. I was hitting on 4s. He's toughness 7, so I'm winning on 3s. And that is all at -2. So 3, 6, 9 at -2. On the Redemptor. Oh, drop the dice, don't care.
Again.
So 5 ups. That's not bad. That's 5 6s.
That's alright.
So only 4 fail. It's not bad at all, John. I'm a bit annoyed at that. Oops, I'm dropping dice now. It's contagious. D3 damage each, but -1 each. So that'll become 2, and the other ones are only going to be 1 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds on the Dreadnought. Okay, I've done some thinking. The X-Crin is going to shoot everything at your Dreadnought, and we found out they can't do smokescreen, because they haven't got a smokescreen keyword, so that's interesting. So he's hit on freeze. And that's not bad. Strength 7, toughness 7 now, so force to wound. That's not bad.
Very good.
6 at -3 AP. So 6 up saves. There's only damage 2, which will go down to damage 1, but still, that is 6 more wounds off your Dreadnought. So he's got 2 left.
Oh dear.
It's a bit poorly.
It is a little bit.
Just a little bit. Ooh, just a little bit. A little bit more. Right, 2 wounds left on your Dreadnought. Okay, right. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 CP at the end of my shooting phase. Hive Guard are going to shoot again. Let's see what else we're in range with, because I don't think I need all of them to take off 1 wound and 2 wounds. Okay, yes, so single mind annihilation, 2 CP, they can shoot again. I'm going to put 2 into that guy now, just to make sure he dies, because that's going to deny you 4 points if I kill him. I'm going to put 3 into your Redemptor to finish that off, and 1 is in range of your Venerable Dreadnought. Mine there, so I'm going to start chipping away at that one. Alright, so 4 shots into your remaining Infiltrator. Hit on 4s, re-rolling everything. I've hit you 6 times with 4 shots, John.
Lovely.
He'll win on 2s, and that's 6 at -2, and I ignore light cover.
Okay, I just...
6 5-ups. You did well with your 5-ups earlier, but this time he's very dead.
He is very dead.
And then I've got 2, 4, 6 shots into your Redemptor Dreadnought. Hitting on 4s. Re-rolling. I'm getting 6s again, John. I'm getting these 6s. So I've eaten 9 times out of 6 shots. Freeze to wound. That is 7 at -2 on your Dreadnought. So he's dead as well.
He's dead.
Does he blow up?
Does he explode?
No. And then 2 shots into your Venerable Dreadnought. Reroll that. Just the 1 hit, which doesn't wound. Okay. Cool. Okay, well I've cleared out that.
Yes.
But you still have all of that. And now I've got to think whether I bother charging with 3 Gene Stealers or not. If I do, they won't kill anything. You'll punch them in the face and then life goes on. So no, I won't going to charge with them because it'll be a complete waste of time. So at the end of my turn, I will get 2 points because I've got objectives in No Man's Land. And I'll also get 2 points for engaging all fronts because they're over there, these are over here, and they're over there. So, yeah, so 4 more points there, which will put me up to 10, 12, 16 points to 2. And then you'll be getting 4 for that one over there and a couple for Stubborn Defiance. So we'll work out that. You'll do your command and movement phase, and then we'll be back. And here we are at the end of the Dark Angels, turn 2 command and movement phase. So yeah, command phase, you had your objective and you had your Stubborn Defiance. So that got you 6 points in total. So you're on 8 points now to 216. Azrael pointed at the Hellblasters against for reroll hits. And you put Wisdom the Ancients on your Venerable Dreadnought. And then for your movement, did these guys advance?
Yep.
Yeah, so they've advanced through the rear end to shoot some termagants, basically, and to get near the objective. Hellblasters have shuffled a little bit to shoot stuff. A few of them can see the Swarmlord. And then your Apothecary's brought back another heavy Intercessor, isn't he?
Yep.
Because you want to make sure you're stubborn and defiant.
Yes.
And then your Jumpy Doos jumped over here with steady advance, so the counters remaining stationary. So instead of hitting on 4s, they'd be hitting on 2s now because of Dark Angels and heavy weapons and things like that.
Yep.
And you were thinking about guerrilla tactics with your infiltrators, but decided against it because you don't want a Trigon popping up in your back passage.
No, nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Do you want to start your shooting?
Yeah.
Where would you like to start?
We'll start over here with the suppressors.
Yep. What are they shooting at?
Gonna at the
X-Crin.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
6, 9 shots.
The shots hitting on 2s now, and rerolling 1s because of the wise Dreadnought behind them. He's very wise. Look at him go. Oh, well, it helped a little bit.
Yeah.
They're strength 7, aren't they? So he's toughness 8, so it's 5 to wound. Oh.
None.
Well, that was 2 CP well spent on steady advance.
Yeah, moving swiftly on. The Dreadnought.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Twin Lounge Cannon.
Into the X-Crin.
Yeah.
So he hits both times.
Yes.
He'll wound on 3s. So that's 1, unless you want to CP 1.
Yeah, let's do it. No.
Okay. And then it's -3 now because you tactical doctrine. So 6 up save. No. D6 damage. Ooh. It's a 5. And I'm not in shrug range, I don't think. Or is my Neurothrope? Hold on. Nope, wasn't in shrug range from the Neurothrope. So he's done a 3 wounds now, the X-Crin. And then you got your crack missile launcher.
Oh yeah.
You forgot about that. You hit with a 2.
It hits.
Win on a 4. You've already done your CP reroll. So the X-Crin lives for now. It might regenerate again. You never know.
Yeah. Okay.
Good old suppressors. Putting down some suppressive firepower.
Yeah.
And not actually causing any damage.
No.
Bolters into termagants?
Yeah.
May
Do it.
as well do.
Might as well. Any died? No.
None of those have died yet. So you've got 30 shots. You also got your grenade launchers as well. Where are they going? Or are you just going to put everything into them?
I'll count up all the dice.
And you'll have a think.
Yeah.
Okay, we count up the dice. So the bolter shots are going into these termagants here, and you're putting the grenade launchers into the bigger unit of termagants because of blast, basically. Yep. So 30 assault bolters hitting on 4s because they're advanced. And there's no rerolls here.
No.
Because they ran away from their chapter master. Or the chapter master told them to run forwards, one or the other.
That was a miss.
There's a couple more 3s over there.
Oh no. One there.
Another one. Oh, okay, interesting. Winning on 3s. Somebody toughness 3 termagants.
10.
10. It's -1 because of tactical doctrine. But I'm in the ruin, so 6 ups. Save one of them. 3, 6, 9. I think there was 10, so there should be 1 left. 3, 6, 9. Yes, there's 1 left. So there's 1 little termagant that could left. And then you got 12 grenade shots going into those big unit termagants. Hitting on 4s again.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is that 4 hits out of 12 shots? Winning on 4s now because they're strength 3, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's 3. It's -1 though. So 6 up saves. And then they get 6 up shrugs because they're near a silence creature. Yay, killed 2.
Okay.
What is the plan now? As we assess the battlefield.
Probably curl up in a corner and cry. So.
What, a failing to kill 10 termagants with 30 shots?
Yeah.
Why don't they die?
Do
you need a moment?
I'll shoot the
the
fire strike servo turret into
the Swarmlord, yeah, because you can just about see him. So that's 6 shots, isn't it?
Yes.
With the twin accelerator autocannon thing. Hits on 2s because he's a Tech Marine. Nice.
Hit.
On toughness 7, so 4s. Oh, that's 1 wound, John.
No, not quite. I didn't get it. Yeah, 1. Okay.
That's -1 AP. 4 up save. I'm good.
It's fine. 1.
Oh, Christ, that was a very loud big tape measure falling on the floor. Okay, split fire is definitely a thing. I wouldn't recommend it too often. The Hellblasters can sort of see a few different targets. The 3 on the far right hand side can see the Swarmlord. The next 3 can see these termagants. and then the other 3 have only got that termagant to shoot at.
Yeah.
So where would you like? What would you like to shoot at first?
Go for the
3 into the Swarmlord.
Swarmlord, yeah.
So 9 shots, hitting on 3s, but rerolling everything because of Azrael.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
This is where you didn't supercharge. One of them would be dead.
Yep.
So the strength 6, aren't they? So 5s, but you can reroll the 1s.
Here are the 1s.
So 2 wounds on the Swarmlord. 4+ invulnerable save. And then a 5-up shrug. He's fine.
He's fine.
You shrugged it off, and then you got 3. Where do you want to do the next 9 shots?
Over at this
Unit termagants.
unit there, yeah.
So they're in dense cover there, so you'll be hitting them on 4s.
Okay, so reroll.
Still re-rolling everything. Wow, is that what you got?
Is it a surprise?
Oh dear. Strength 6, so winning on 2s, and they won't get a save. So you've killed 5, okay. And then you got 9 shots into this poor guy here. He's probably dead. Let's find out.
Let's hope so.
You're hitting him on 3s, re-rolling. That's bad. You got that many hits against Swarmlord. And then, yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Right, okay. Let's remove some termagants. Right, we're moving on to the heavy intercessors in the ruin there. They can shoot out of the ruin. And these 3 poor little gene stealers. Yeah, because, you know, they're a bit of a nuisance. They're just sort of provoking the Hellblasters who've ignored them because they're that small of a threat. And the heavy intercessors are going to explode them with bolt shells.
I'm going to try to.
Well, I'd be surprised if you don't. If you don't, Azrael will have something to do, so it's fine.
Yeah. Right,
so they're going to be hit on 2s, aren't they? Because they didn't move.
Yeah. So the heavy bolt rifles.
And real ones because Azrael's and the Dreadnoughts there, so that's good.
Hit.
And then their strength.
5.
So 3 swings, +4. Rerolling 1s.
1.
That didn't help, so that's 4. Well, we've only got 3. Might be enough. 5+ saves. You killed them. There you go. Don't even need to fire the heavy bolter.
Okay.
Finally managed to get rid of all the Jinx units. That's where you're shooting done, isn't it? You haven't got any more targets you can actually see to shoot at.
No.
No. Because they're behind that ruin.
Yep.
And then the only things I can see, these things have already shot.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay, well at the end of the Dark Angel's turn, you'll get no extra points except for your Stubborn Defiance and your primary, which you got at the start. So it's still 16-8 as we head into Tyranids turn 3. Okay, and we are back. Tyranids turn 3. I was on 2 objectives, so I got 8 points. So it's now 24-8. So it's starting to run away with it a little bit, but I still have plenty of Dark Angels to deal with, and I haven't got much left now because most of the swarm is dead. So, what have I done? I've told the Hive Guard to shoot better. They've told themselves to psychic better, even though there's nothing for them to psychic anyway. And my Broodlord's told the Termagants to hide in the shadows of that ruin again, which seems to be working quite well for them. And he's gone and joined them in there as well, because why not? He's also now in psychic interrogation range of your characters. And the Swarmlord ran behind the building like a little cowardly or clever Swarmlord.
Cowardly.
Well, I think clever. The River Swarms have popped up here on that objective, so you've got to try and deal with them if you want to stop me from scoring even more points. And then the Trigon Prime has popped up over here. Did you want to Auspex scan him for 2 CP and shoot him with lots of bolters?
No.
No, because you've got, what, 4 CP left?
Yeah.
Probably not worth it. Okay. So he's popped up there behind the ruin, so if he makes his charge, he's going to kill stuff and then get shot. If he doesn't make his charge, you're going to have to come in the ruin to shoot him. I mean, there is an objective in the ruin, but you want to kill most of this stuff for points.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the command and movement phase done. I will now do this psychic phase. I'll start off with psychic interrogation with my Broodlord. I need a 4. I've got a 4 just. So that's 3 points for me for interrogating and finding out some secrets. I think the only other psychic power I'm going to do is Catalyst from my Neurophobe actually. And what's within 18 inches I'm worth doing that on? Let's be really annoying and catalyst up the big unit of termagants. I can reroll the 1 because he's a neurophrape. 5, I need a 6. Okay, fine, that didn't go off. That's fine. I need my CPs for other things. I will now begin to shoot you, John. My Exocrine is going to shoot your jumpy dudes.
Yep.
Alright?
Okay.
He's a bit poorly now, but he did stay still, so he's going to be shooting you on 4s. But they do have smokescreen, don't they?
They do.
And transhuman's also a possibility.
It is. I might want to save. I'll smoke screen.
You get a smokescreen. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 1 CP. Do I get a CP because you spent a CP? No, not yet. Okay, so back to hitting on 5s now. Alright? To be honest, most of my hits were 5 or more anyway. It made 2 of them this.
My CP.
Made 2 of them this. Strength 7, so winning on 3s. Oh, well, that's good. My dice are doing well today. 6 at -3, John. 2 damage each. That's 6 2-up saves. I mean, they might be dead. Unless you roll lots of 6s. You've saved twice. There's only 3 of them. 4 have died. They're dead.
They're dead.
They're all dead, Dave. Oh no, that's me. They're dead. Right, Trigon Prime. Him. He's going to shoot his bio pulse thing at those intercessors. 12 shots. He hits on 4s. And he'll win on 3s. Because we're at 5. That's 6 2-up saves because no AP, and you're in cover. And it's only damage 1. I'm not expecting him to do much. No, but I thought I'd just shoot him anyway. Because now it's all about Hive Guard, which is basically what Tyranids are all about at the moment anyway. If I'm honest. So 5 of them are in range of your Hell Blasters. So I'm going to shoot 5 of them at your Hell Blasters. And then the back one's not actually in range of anything. So I'm just going to shoot 5 of them at your Hell Blasters. Did you want to transhuman? Because you haven't done transhuman yet.
I haven't.
But it is 2 CP on a big unit. And you've got 3 left.
I do. 4 up.
You will have a 4-up save.
4 up and 1 more.
But I'm currently winning you on 2s.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah? Okay, so do I get any CP with my neural lobe? I do. So I've got my 1 for the battle round. So I'm up to 5 now, so it's doing quite well. Okay, so I've got 10 shots. Hitting on 3s. I'm going to spend a CP on spending 6s to hit as well. So hitting on 3s, rerolling everything, and 6s will be additional hits. It's 4 6s, John. So I've hit you more times than I had shots again.
As always.
It's good, isn't it? But I'm only winning on 4s, not 2s.
Yeah.
Because apparently they're transhuman or something. So that saved you quite a few, actually. So that's 7 at -2, but you don't care because you got a 4+ invulnerable save because of Azrael. So 7 4-up invulnerable saves. You've only felt 3. Okay, each one's D3 damage. If you want to command point any. Is your Apothecary in range of your Hellblast?
Yes.
He is he?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. He's round the corner.
He is hiding around the corner.
Okay, right. So the first one then, D3 for 2. So 2 shrugs on 1 guy. He's dead. He's definitely dead. 2 skulls. D3 on the next guy for 1. So I might as well do the next ones on him as well. So one guy has 4 shrugs. So he's dead as well. So I've killed 2. So there's 7 of them left. Most importantly, that's 6 less shots. Okay. Well, I'm going to spend 2 CP, John.
Yep.
I'm going to shoot them again.
Okay.
At the same target.
Right.
What I should have done is realise one of them was out of range and moved them. And then there'd be a hit on 4s. So, yeah. Okay, so 3s. Rerolling everything again, and 6s will explode. I got just 3 6s that time. But again, I've hit you more times than I had shots. And then falls to wound. Wow, that is a lot of sixes. 3,
Great.
6, 10, 4 up saves. Oh, this could be painful.
Ooh.
That's not bad actually. Only failed 4. D for each. Did you want to CP one of those? How many CP you got left?
1.
Oh, 1. Oh, okay. So the first guy. First guy needs 2 shrugs. So he's got a wound left, and then he needs another 2 shrugs. So now he's dead, just about though. And the next one, 2 shrugs. I'm getting consistently 2 here. So he's dead. And the last one, 2 shrugs. I'm getting 2 shrugs every time. Or 2 wounds each time. There's another guy dead. So there's 4 left. Okay, I'm feeling a bit more comfortable about running at you next turn now. I mean, there'll probably be 5 of them in a minute.
Yeah, there's going to be 5.
But, yeah, the apothecary's there. Okay, alright, that's my shooting phase done. I'm going to charge you now, John. With my Trigon Prime.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's going to charge.
I forgot he
Yeah,
was there.
he's pretty big. He's popped up and they're soiling themselves. I'm going to charge them. Did you want to overwatch with your last CP?
No.
No, I wouldn't bother either. Alright, so he gets 3d6 on his charge because his relic lands, and I pick the 2 highest. So I'm going to spin a CP and re-roll that. So I need more than the 7. Come on! No, it's only a 7. He fails his charge. But at least he's beyond the ruins, so your Hellblasters can't shoot him. And luckily I killed quite a lot of your Hellblasters.
Yeah.
Okay, well that is the end of my turn, John. I'll get 2 points for having objectives in no man's land.
Uh-huh.
And 2 points again for engaging all fronts, because he's popped up over there.
Mm.
And I've still got my 2 last on the go, so that's not bad. And then you'll get 3 for Stubborn Defiance,
Yep.
4 for your primary, and see if you kill some things, and we'll be back after your command and movement phase.
Woo!
Right, Dark Angels turn 3. So they got 4 points for primary, 3 for Stubborn Defiance. So your little corner is doing well in terms of scoring, but that's about it, really, so far.
Yes.
But you're starting to come out of the corner now. Command phase, Azrael told the Hellblasters to shoot better. And he's done a bit of moving, so your characters and the Hellblasters have started coming forwards. Your infiltrators have done guerrilla tactics for a CP. So you back down to just 1 CP, so they can pop up from reserves next turn or turn 5 if need be.
Yep.
And then your Intercessors have ran towards the Trigon. Because he tried to charge, and in a minute he might be gone. That's why he's called a Trigon. Because they try and then they're gone.
He will be gone, yeah.
He will be gone. And then your Tech Marines continuing shuffling very slowly across the crater, going 1 inch at a time because of difficult ground, which is hilarious. Yeah, that's pretty much it for your movement, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
And your apothecaries, where's your apothecary gone?
He's in the building, so he's within 3 inches of the
Hellblasters
and the
heavy
Intercessors.
Okay, cool. So the medic's throwing bandages everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you picked up one of your Hellblasters.
Yeah.
So you're about to 5. Alright, so shooting, what are you going to start with?
The Intercessors here.
Yep.
They're going to fire at the...
I think into the Termagants.
Yeah.
Which have somehow managed to survive on that centre objective for far too long.
They must die.
So you got
moved off it.
So you got 30 bolt shots and 12 grenade shots as well. So
this is the
bolters. So are you more than 12 inches away? Because of the Master of the Shadows.
Yes, I reckon so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you hit them 4s. These tricksy hiding termagants.
Okay.
Look at all the 1s. Look at all the 1s. I swear your dice are like weighted, John, but weighted the wrong way.
Yeah, I think I should get some new dice.
It's another 3 there. Okay, alright, well, you're winning on 3s. Strength 4 and toughness 3, and it's AP 1. That's not bad. How many is that?
1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11. So it's -1 and light cover, so 6 ups. I've made a few 6s, John. And then I've got 6 up shrugs. so near synapse. That's another couple of 6s, John.
Okay.
It's just 5 that have died. Okay. 4, 5. There's still quite a lot in there, Peter, so they're sort of hidden underneath.
Yeah.
We checked a minute ago, there was still like 13 or something. And then you got your 12 grenade shots, hitting on 4s. And these are strength 3, so they're winning on 4s, aren't they? So 3 more. 6 ups. Followed by 6 ups. So there's another 2 dead. Slowly getting through them. Slowly.
How many's left? Still too many. 1, 2, 6, I think.
Yeah. Hang on, I want to remove those differently slightly. Where the ones I just took off? So I want to keep some further forward in front of the Broodlord for obvious reasons. So I'll take those 2 off. There we go. Because otherwise you could help blast the Broodlord in the face. So I want to make sure the termagants are slightly further forwards. So how many are left there now? Let's have a look. There is 6. 6, yeah. 6 termagants under there. Loving life. So.
Dreadnought.
Yep.
Firing at the.
Yes, let's have a nice little shoot off along the side there.
Yeah.
Last cannon.
Last cannon.
1 hit.
1 hit. I've only got 1 CP. I'm not gonna reroll.
You've wounded though. 6 up save. Oh no, goes through. D6. I've got 3 wounds. 6. Oh, I didn't move my Neurophrope either to get within synapse range. Silly me. Does he go a bit crazy? No, he's just dead. Unfortunately though, John, he's not a character. And he's not a psycho, so that's not any points for you.
No, it's not.
But it is a dead Excrin.
Yeah.
Which was a bit of a thorn in your side.
A bit.
Okay. What do you want to shoot now?
You
had a heavy bolt that was in range of the Ripper Swarms, didn't you?
Yes.
Did you want to shoot
That's
that?
about the only thing they can see.
Yes, because they're behind that ruin, he's behind that one.
Yeah.
And then it'll be your characters and your tech marine to decide what they want to shoot at.
Yeah.
But do the heavy bolt first, 'cause that's easy.
Yeah.
Into the Ripper Swarms.
4 hit.
Yeah, because they stay still. Yeah. Ring on 2s. So that's 2 in lieutenant range? No, they're probably not, are they?
No.
No, so that's 2 minus 1. So I've got a 6 up save because I'm in a ruin. No, you've blown up 1 base of Ripper Swarms.
Yeah.
Take the one that's nearest. And you got some characters that can shoot first, and your autocannons to try and whittle away the last few termagants, maybe, and then you can help blast to the Broodlord.
Yeah.
Or do you want to help blast the termagants and then shoot your characters in the tech marine at the termagants?
Let me have
a moment.
Ponder.
Okay, after much deliberation and thought about the order of attacks, we figured out the best way to do it is shoot the Hellblasters into the termagants. Even though only 3 of them can see them, that's 9 shots to kill. Essentially, you only need to kill 4 termagants to then free up the Broodlord to get shot at. Whereas if you shot the servo turret with only 6 shots, you'd be hitting on 3s with that at the termagants with no rerolls. You might not kill 4 termagants.
Yeah.
So we can start with the Hellblasters. 9 shots into termagants.
Here we go.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s now.
But re-rolling everything. Cool. So just 2 missed. And then it's 2s to kill because they're like AP 3 or 4 or something.
Yeah.
And you can re-roll the 1 anyway. Yeah, 7. I think there's only 6. So they're all dead. All termagants are dead. Kill the termagants. So I'll remove them in a minute. And then did you want to carry on with... And then you had Azrael and your turret. I could both see the Broodlord.
Yeah.
What did you want to shoot first?
I'll do the turret.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So 6 shots hitting on 2s now. That's right. You're going to be winning on 3s. So just the 2. 5+ invulnerable saves. So I've made one of them. That's 2 damage and shrugs. You've taken 1 wound. So he's on 5 left. Alright?
Okay. Yeah.
And then you got Azrael with his plasma.
With
hits. And win on a 3. Got 5+ invulnerable save. That's 2 damage. And he doesn't make any of those. So he's down to 3 wounds. So you've annoyed him. That's what you've done.
Made him angry.
But you've killed all his little mates.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Is that all your shooting done? Because your pistol's out of range, isn't it, on your lieutenant, unfortunately. So I'll get rid of the termagants in a minute. But any charges? You were thinking about charging the Trigon before it charged you.
Yeah. So let's see if I can. Yeah.
It's an 8. Nice. We'll move them in. Okay, the Intercessors have made it in. The Sergeant revs his chainsword and it goes brum, and John rolls some dice. Hit on freeze. Hit 4 times. Well, I've done 6 saves, so it's 5 to wound. 2 wounds. That's minus 1 AP. 4 ups. Then I get a 6-up shrug. No, so I've lost a wound so far.
Okay.
And you've got 27 fisticuffs. I'll let you count some dice.
Yeah.
Right. Punching a Trigon. Let's see if this works. Hitting on freeze.
Yeah.
Okay, that's bad.
Too bad.
5's to wound now, though.
Mm.
And these are at no AP because you're punching me.
Yeah.
There's a few.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. Okay. Well, I'm not going to die, but I could be quite wounded. So 3 up saves. So I failed just 2. Okay. That's interesting. 6 up saves. 6 up shrugs. Take another 2 wounds. So I'm down to 9. I'm still on my top profile, John. Do I want to spend my 1 CP to reroll all my wound rolls? Yes, I'm going to spend my last CP on Voracious Appetite so I can reroll all his wound rolls. Alright?
Okay.
So he's got 6 attacks. Because he's got 2 pair of Siphon Talons, he gets an extra attack. He hits you on freeze. And the Siphon Talons I can reroll 1s. I didn't get any. Never mind. Strength 8. So I'm winning on 2s. Not rerolling all failed wounds because of Voracious Appetite. Just well that. And these are minus 4, d6 plus 1 damage. So that's 5 guys dead, John.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I've got his tail attack, which hits and doesn't wound, but I can re-roll. Does wound, and I think that's minus 1 his tail attack. I think
Just 1.
Yeah, just 1. You made the save. Cool. So tail didn't do anything, but I've carved the squad in 2. Did you want to keep the guy that was on the objective on the objective?
Oh yes.
Cool. Okay. Well, that went better than I thought it would. 7 attacks, killing 5 guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Well, you get 2 points for No Man's Land because you did manage to get to there. Oh, morale might be a thing actually. I mean, only 1 can run away maximum anyway, but so just 1 dice now, John. You're fine. You were thinking sort of the old school leadership test for a moment, weren't you? Cool. So they're fine. End of the turn, you get 2 for No Man's Land. And started chipping away at a Boral Witch and Assassinate, but no points yet. But you took it an Exocrine, so that was good.
Yeah.
Alright.
A bit less firepower.
Yeah, just a bit less. And I've still got the Hive Guard. But okay, alright, well, we'll be back for Tyranids turn 4. Okay, Tyranids turn 4. Turn 4 it is. So I had that objective, this corner objective, and the centre one. So I had 12 points for my primary, because I had more than Dark Angels. Dark Angels only had 2. So now I'm 43 points to 17. There's a bit of a gap. Once you start killing my characters and psychers, you'll start getting points. Also did some morale off camera. I remember the Ripper Swarms had a terrible leadership 5, so they failed and one of them ran off. Probably just burrowed back underground and sodded off. In terms of movement and command phase stuff, I've done the same in the command phase as I've always been doing. Reroll hits, psychic better. He's thrown himself forward back in charge, even though I can't technically fit out because I'm sort of cornered. Broodlord's told himself to be the Master of Shadows as he runs towards the Dark Angels. He's advanced, but he can advance in charge. Swarmlord's come out from hiding behind the corner. He's going to run towards you in a minute and chop some heads as well. So let's start in the psychic phase. I'm going to start with the Broodlord, and he's going to do psychic interrogation. He's going to interrogate Azrael again and really annoy him, and that's gone off, and that's 3 points for me. And then I'm going to do Catalyst with the Neurothrope and do it on the Swarmlord. That does go off this time. That's good. So I've got a 5-up shrug on the Swarmlord. And the Swarmlord is going to do the Horror. Okay. He's going to horrify. Ooh, I don't want to horrify. Let's horrify Azrael. I'm going to interrogate him and then horrify him. He's going to be in nightmares for weeks. 6. I think I needed a 6 with the Horror. I did need a 6. This is -1 hit for Azrael. Haha. And then, within 18 inches. Am I within 18 inches? So Azrael is horrified. He's not very happy. And then he's going to do Paroxysm, which is pick a unit and they fight last, essentially. I'm going to try and do it on these Intercessors over here, because you'll be hitting me first, because it's my turn, and obviously I'm not charging them. That's a 5. I needed a 5, so that's gone off as well.
Okay.
So, a good psychic phase for once, which is nice. Shooting phase, I'm going to start it off, and the Swarmlord's going to tell himself to move. And the Swarmlord's there alongside his little mate, and they're eyeing up some Hellblasters, probably for dinner. The Trigon's a monster he can shoot into combat, so you might as well shoot the guys he's in combat with. Albeit, oh no, it's not -1 hit, it's an assault weapon actually, so it's fine. So he's hitting them on 4s with 12 shots. Lots of 1s. And winning on 3, so it's from 5. So that is 4 saves, John. No EP. It's probably 2 ups because you're in a ruin. Oh wow, well, one guy's dead. So that was interesting. Less room to chop up in combat, I guess. And then other shooting attacks, it's just the Hive Guard, really. And I think there was 3 in range of the Dreadnought and 3 in range of the Heavy Intercessors when we measured a minute ago, so I might start shooting them. Yes. Because the Hellblasters ideally are going to be chopped into little pieces, or I can shoot the Hellblasters and then chop your characters into little pieces.
You could.
That sounds like more fun. What do you think, John? I'm going to do that. I'm going to shoot all of them into your Hellblasters. 3, 6, 9, 10. What are we doing here? 12 shots in it. 6 of them. Right. I've got ACP. No, I'll save that in case I need it for a charge. Are you transhumaning?
Yeah.
With your last CP. Oh, do I get a CP then, actually? I do. So now I have 2. Excellent. Excellent. I'm quite enjoying the fact you did transhuman now, John. So now I've got 1 for a reroll charge and 1 for a reroll wounds with one of my monsters when I get into combat. Okay, right. Hive Guard into the Hellblasters. I did move, so I'm hitting on 4s.
Okay.
But I'm rerolling everything. Okay. I didn't spend the CP on exploding 6s because I don't want to, actually. So that many have hit. And then I'm winning on 4s because they're transhuman. That helped you quite a bit. 4 at -2. But you got an invulnerable save, so 4 invulnerable saves. You've still failed 3 of them somehow. Okay. They're in apothecary range, aren't they?
Yes.
Alright, so D3. So one guy's got 3 shrugs. That guy's dead. Next guy. 2 shrugs. He's dead. Next guy. 1 shrug. He won't be dead, he's on a wound. So 2 dead and 1 is wounded. Okay. Right, I've had a think. I've decided to spend my last 2 CP and shoot my Hive Guard again. I'm going to shoot the Hellblasters again. Because I want them dead, because then I can charge the characters. Okay, so Hive Guard into Hellblasters, hitting 4s again. And re-rolling everything. Look at all those 6s, just well into the exploding 6s, isn't it? And then winning on 4s, because you're still transhumans. That's not bad. 6 invulnerable saves this time. Can't remember if that's better or worse than last time. 6. 4 ups. Only, oh, you saved half of them, so 3 go through. So 1 guy's on a wound. D3 on him for 1. Okay. He's dead. D3 on another guy. 1. So he's lost a wound, and then that guy also needs another 1. Oh dear. Okay, so there's 1 left. Okay. But at least now there's a gap.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Let's do some measuring for some charging. Okay, charges. The Swarmlord's going to kick things off. He's going to charge into the Lieutenant and the remaining Hellblaster. He needs an 8. That's not an 8. I haven't got any command points. Okay, so the Broodlord's going to go into both of them as well. He also needs an 8. Hey, at least one of them gets him. Right, okay. He's going to go into the Lieutenant and your Hellblaster. And I'm going to look at his stats and then hit you with a Broodlord. I mean, not the model, like, they're going to fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so Broodlord's made it in. Azrael has heroically intervened. He was having nightmares, he got horrified, but apparently saw a Broodlord in his dreams and thought he'd go and hit it. And now it's happening in real life. My Broodlord's going to put all of his attacks into your Lieutenant. Because he's got a nasty sword, a plasma pistol, and no invulnerable save.
Ooh.
So let's hit him with a Broodlord. So I hit on 2s. I've got 2 1s, classic. And I'll wound him on 3s. And I can reroll all failed wounds. Seeing as that was terrible, I'm going to reroll all of them and hope I get some 6s. 6s is damage 3. Okay. So that's AP 6 free damage.
Yep.
So that's 3 wounds gone already.
Yep.
And then these 2 are AP 3 D3 damage. So 2 6-up saves. So 1 more goes through at D3 for 2. So that's 5 wounds. That's exactly what I needed.
That's what you needed.
Cool. Okay. So that's my charging units. Then you get to pick something, but you can't pick them because they're fighting last.
Mm-hmm.
So you can pick Azrael or the Hellblaster Sergeant.
I'll go for Azrael.
Yeah, makes sense, because then you might not need to bother with the Hellblaster. But you're only hitting on 3s with Azrael, not 2s, because he's horrified. Mm. And he can't do rerolls for himself, because he gave the rerolls to the Hellblasters. He has the Sword of Secrets.
Sword of Secrets.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from. He hasn't told anyone.
No.
Do you know where it's come from? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
He doesn't even know himself.
Well, you know now, because you've been...
I've been interrogating him.
Mind, yeah.
That's why I've been doing it. I was like, where do you get that sword from? Right.
Right.
So hit them 3s.
Okay.
Oh, look, 3 6s. Do they mean nothing? Probably not. Right.
6s to wound wouldn't do mortal wounds.
Oh, nasty. Okay. What's your strength for that sword?
Be strength 6.
Okay, so you're winning on 3s then, on top of 5. So it's 2 wounds, and that's it. No 6s.
Yeah.
2 invulnerable saves of 5 up. Fail them both. What's the damage of the said sword?
2.
2. So I've got 4 6-up shrugs. I've got 3 wounds. Oh, he's alive on a wound! Okay. Right, I'm going to pick my Trigon now. You enjoying this, John?
No.
Well, you said you wanted to face Tyranids, so here you are. Right. I said you were going to regret it in a few hours. Right, Trigon's going to hit your dudes. He hits on 3s. You can reroll 1s. Didn't help. And you're winning on 2s. Strength 8 with Murderous Size. And the AP 4, D6 plus 1 damage. That's 4 guys dead, John.
Okay.
So they're dead. That's the unit gone.
Oh.
They're dead. Splat. Didn't even get to use my tail. Okay, and then he's going to consolidate onto the objective like that. Okay. So he didn't make his charge, but he's made up for it. Yes. Your sergeant can try and punch the Broodlord and finish him off. He'll get 3 attacks, John.
Woohoo!
When he hits once, oh no, he's rerolling all hits because he's a Hellblaster. Asriel told Hellblasters to reroll hits.
Oh no, he hits on 2s anyway because it's.
Yeah, because you didn't move in this movement phase. Yeah. That's true.
So.
That's 1. Because the lieutenant's dead now. Can't reroll that.
No.
I failed it. Oh. Shrug.
I bet you're going to get a 6.
No. How annoyed would you have been? So the Hellblaster... Asriel chopped his legs off, and then the Hellblaster just punched him in the face as he fell to the ground. Cool, okay. Did you want to consolidate your Hellblaster towards my Swarmlord? How brave is he feeling?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah? Okay, cool. Well, that's the end of Tyranids turn 4. And there's very little Dark Angels left now. But there's not that many Tyranids either, to be fair. They're just the big things.
Yeah.
The swarm's dead.
What you've got left is
it's all the good stuff.
Yeah.
You've killed all the little stuff and an Exocrine. But okay, alright. Well, I get a point for No Man's Land because I've got, what's it called? Corrupted Ground. Getting objectives in No Man's Land. Got those, so I'll get some more points.
Yep.
And I've got Engage Your Front still as well. And then we'll go up for your turn, and you get 4 points for your primary and 5 for Stubborn Defiance as well. And a command point.
And a command point, yeah.
Which you need.
I do.
And we'll be back to see what the Dark Angels do in turn 4. And here we are, Dark Angels turn 4. So in the command phase, you got 4 points for your home objective and 5 for Stubborn Defiance. Obviously at the end of my turn, you got 6 points, 3 for Bore the Witch and 3 for Assassinate. So good turn so far for scoring. Up to 32 now to the Tyranids 50, so you're catching up. But is it too little too late? We will find out.
I think so, yeah.
But you'll be stubborn and defiant and carry on anyway.
Yeah.
Because you'll probably get another 5 for Stubborn Defiance next turn. Maybe more primary and maybe some more Assassinating the Bore the Witch this turn if you're lucky. So we'll see how that goes. Asriel told himself to reroll hits because he's horrified. He needs all the help he can get at the moment.
Yes, yeah.
The Apothecary ran over and picked up a Hellblaster. And Dreadnought's moved a little bit around the side so you can see the Hive Guard. And your Infiltrators have popped up over here.
Yes.
And we're thinking you can shoot the Zoanthropes, charge the Ripper Swarm, kill the Ripper Swarm and get that objective.
Mm-hmm. That's
So,
the plan.
That's the plan, then hope they don't get smited to oblivion. But I don't think I've got enough to smite them all in one turn. So I think you should be safe.
Hopefully.
Because you've got 10 wounds there. I can't do 10 wounds.
Mm.
Unless I get a really lucky super smite. But earlier I got 1 wound with a super smite.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, you never know. And then obviously shoot them. But we shall see. Okay, so what's your plan, John? What's next? Shooting?
Shooting, yeah.
Yes.
That is the plan.
Okay.
So, heavy intercessors are all going to go into the
Swarmlord. Okay. Did you give your Apothecary a T for Terror? You did, didn't you?
I did.
Interesting.
So you might.
You might get a chance to use that.
Yeah, you might. Maybe.
Okay. So heavy intercessors into the Swarmlord. What are you starting with?
I'll start with the heavy bolter.
The heaviest bolter in town.
Okay.
Well, he's hit once. And he hasn't wounded. That's always a good start.
Good start, yeah.
Yeah.
And the 3 blokes there, so
6 shots.
6 shots.
Hit on 2s. And you still managed to roll 2 1s. And 2 2s. 5 to wound. 2. It's just minus 1 EP, isn't it? Because your assault shots are in now. Because you have to be. So 1 goes through. Is it just 1 damage?
Yeah.
5 up. I'm good.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar. Okay. Infiltrators. We all know what they're shooting at.
Yeah.
Do you want to shoot them? Are they within 12 for Zoanthropes?
I
don't know. Should we have a measure?
We'll have a measure.
Okay, a couple of them in rapid fire range. So you got 7 shots into the Zoanthropes. Hit on 3s, that's not bad. And winning on 4s. So 3 plus invulnerable saves. I failed 1. There is a guy on a wound though, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
But I've got a 6-up shrug.
Yeah.
Oh, you were waiting for it, John. The amount of 6-up shrugs I've made today. It's almost like having an apothecary, but sort of dotted all over the place. Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? Sell these Space Marine players like it when they bring a cheap apothecary along. Right, what are you shooting next? You've got your Dreadnought or your Tech Marine or your little group of heroes down here.
Right, Hellblasters.
Yeah.
Into.
Are they going to supercharge?
They're going to supercharge.
Yeah. Okay. So 3 at a time then.
Yeah.
First chap hits every time. Nice. You can roll the 1 though because of Azrael. Oh, you hit every time. Nice. Oh, so in supercharge you get the strength 7. So falls to wound. Oh,
I've no lieutenant.
You haven't got a lieutenant.
Killed him.
You're right. You have no lieutenant. So 3 4+ model saves. So I make 2, and then it's 2 shrugs. Or 5 up. So you've got Catalyst. Ooh, I've taken some wounds. Oh no. So it bleeds. Can you kill it? Okay. What's Azrael going to shoot at? He's going to shoot in the face?
He's going to shoot him in the face.
Did you want to use both parts of his gun?
Yeah, he's going to use both.
We want more hits anyway, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
And he's -1 hit anyway, so it actually makes no difference.
Yeah. So right, we'll start with the plasma gun.
Rapid firing.
Rapid fire.
Hit on freeze. Re-rolling everything. Just.
Hey.
Okay, so you've hit once, and that one goes up to strength 8.
Strength 8, yeah.
Oh, well, 2 doesn't wound.
Do anything.
The bolter.
Okay, bolter.
Is it a normal bolter or like a mastercrafted one?
Mastercrafted.
Oh, nice. Well, they've missed. Try again.
Reroll.
That's better.
Okay.
Strength for that?
4.
Okay, so 5s. No. Oh, Azrael's doing really well.
Yeah. Good job.
Well, he's still horrified. That's the problem.
Bolt pistol.
Oh, from the apothecary. Misses. Right. Okay. Well, that was good. You've got your Tech Marine and you got your Dreadnought.
How many wounds is he on?
He's on 10. Yes. I mean, what's your Dreadnought planning on shooting at? He's only really got 1 target, hasn't he? The Hive Guard.
Yeah.
So you might as well shoot that one.
Forward, so we would have.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll fire at the Hive Guard.
Well, it's either that or not shoot, really.
Not shoot, yeah.
You don't want to shoot the Ripper Swarms.
No. Twin Lance Cannon.
Yep. Both hit. Nice. Winning on freeze. Oh no, the ones have returned. I was about to say the las cannons. I only ignore AP 1 and 2. It's AP 3.
Yeah.
So that would have gone straight through. And then you went and rolled 2 1s. So okay, we'll crack missile then, I guess.
Why? Why do I play this game?
I think you need to buy new dice.
Yeah.
Okay. Your Tech Marine. Oh dear.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. So is he going to shoot the Swarmlord or shoot the Trigon or the Hive Guard? Because I've only got 1 turn of shooting left. So it's maybe too late to start shooting them. Because you're not going to kill them all with 6 shots.
I'll do the Swarmlord.
Yeah. Try and weaken it down for your charge.
Because the way I'm rolling, I don't think Azrael's going to...
So you hit it on 2s. Nice. And you're winning on 4s. Strength 7. That's alright, isn't it? It's 5. So we've got 4+ model saves. So I failed 2. And it's 2 damage each. So 5 shrugs. 5 shrugs? 4 shrugs of 5 up. So just take 2 more wounds. Okay, so I'm done at 8. He's slowly getting whittled away.
Yeah.
Is that you shooting phase dungeon?
Yeah, I think it is. That's
okay.
all I've got left now.
Yeah. Charges, where do you want to start? Do you want to start with these, Chet?
Yeah, I'll charge.
Yeah, so probably a 4 will do it, but we'll measure it anyway. I mean, they're definitely in. Okay.
Yeah. Azrael's going to go in.
Of course he is. He's in like a hero.
The Apothecary's going to go in.
Yeah, T for Tara, go for it.
5.
5 should be able to get him, because once Azrael moves out of the way.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah.
Hellblaster's going in as well?
Might as well.
Okay. So they've all made it.
All made
Charges successful across the board. And it is literally across the board as well. Right, we'll be back. Okay, the chargers have made it in. The heroes are surrounding the Swarmlord. There's a bit of deja vu going on here. If you've seen the previous battle report I made when I played Salamanders, it's a similar sort of story. And infiltrators have charged the Ripper Swarms. And you can start with infiltrators because that should be fairly easy, right?
Yeah.
You should be able to do that. They're hitting on freeze. I'm seeing lots of ones already, John. It's just... Okay.
Should be enough, though.
Yeah, I think they're only... I think they're 2 or 3. I'll check in a second, actually. I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, let's face it, they're dead. Because even if that 2's not a wound, it's still... How many have I got? No, it's all AP -1. 1, 2. Because it's the Assault Doctrine, so it's dead.
Alright.
Cool. Okay, well that was easy. That's the easy one out of the way.
Yeah.
Did you want to consolidate with them? Leave an extra 3 inches? We can do it in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. Azrael?
Yeah. See what we can do.
Let's see what he can do. So he's going to be hitting on freeze, but re-rolling. 6. Is that 6 including Shock Assault, is it?
Yes.
Oh. I thought he'd have more than that.
No, he's not Primaris of all of their extra attacks.
Yeah, that's true, I suppose. Well, it's just as well he's re-rolling, because you've only hit once so far. Dear John. that one was a hit.
Yeah.
So you've missed twice. Okay. Alright, and then what strength did you say you were? 6 or something? So 5's to wound. 2 wounds.
And 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, well, I get a chance of shrugging those.
Okay.
After I've made my 3+ invulnerable saves. Well, I've made 1 of them. So what's the damage of the sword?
2.
Okay, so I've got 2 damage to shrug and 2 mortal wounds to shrug. I shrugged 2 of them. Down to 6. Okay. Help losses? Punch him in the face. There, that's easy to do, isn't it? So you got 2 guys and the sergeant, so 7. 7 punches. 3 attacks each on the sergeant. You reroll the 1. They're arguably hitting better than Azrael was.
Yeah.
5's to wound. 2 wounds as well, there. 3 ups. No, 4 ups because your Assault Drops are in. Oh, he's 3 invulnerable save, don't he, in combat? So 1 goes through, and I don't shrug it. Now, can an Apothecary kill a Swarmlord? For those who've seen it, know the answer.
Yeah. Right, so we've got 7 attacks.
For those who haven't seen it, check out Salamanders versus Tyranids on this channel. Okay. Yeah, Terror gives you like extra 3 attacks or something as well, doesn't it?
Yes.
Silly or something. And then Shock Assault on top of that.
Yeah.
So he's hitting on freeze, yeah? That's alright. Still better than Azrael. Don't get to reroll them though, do you? What's the strength of the Teeth of Terror?
It's just +1, so it's...
Okay, so still 5's to win then. 3, okay. He could do it. 3+ invulnerable saves, it's like 80 lots, isn't it? 2 go through. What's the damage?
2.
Oh, can't quite kill him then because I've got 5 wounds left. But shrugs. 2 wounds left. Or 2 taken rather, so he's got 3 left. See, the Apothecary almost did it.
Almost.
These combat medics are a bit of a boss. Okay, well, you can consolidate them in a minute. And I'll check his stats and chop you up. Okay, let's go on to the Swarmlord. He's a bit poorly, so he's only got 4 attacks now. He's going to hit on 2, so I'm going to hit your Apothecary. Because I'm fed up with this medic. So I've hit you 3 times. Strength 6, so I'm going to wound you on freeze. So that's 2. That's a mortal wound in addition. And that's also 2 at -3, so 2 6-up saves on the Apothecary. And each one's flat 3 damage. So that's 7 shrugs on the Apothecary.
He's dead.
And then still got my tail to hit him as well. We saved 2, but he's lost 5. Yeah. I think he's only got 4 wounds. So he's dead. He's not Primaris one, is he? No, so he's dead. Cool. Chop him up. I don't want to kill Azrael, because I need a character to continue doing psychic interrogation. But okay, alright, well, that's the end of your turn. So, You took an objective and got some points for the corrupted ground. Almost got more aboard the Witch and Assassinate, but you got another turn to finish him off. So we'll be back for Tyranids turn 5. Okay, Tyranids turn 5 scored 8 points for the primary for having this one and that one over there. Command phase, they told themselves to psychic better. Neurothroat told the Hive Guard to shoot better. And my Trigon Prime told the Swarmlord to fall back and shoot and charge. So he's fallen back. You can't do his psychic powers now, but at least that means he can then charge and hit you first. Because the psychic powers I would have done would have been make you fight last anyway. And then the horror, but so you won't be horrified, but hopefully you'll be dead before then anyway. And the Trigons come around the corner to give him a hand or a talon. Neurothroat's floated around the corner a little bit, so I'm within range to put Catalyst on the Swarmlord. Potentially, or maybe just do a psychic interrogation. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, that's about it for movement. So let's start with the psychic phase, or what little psychic I have left. Let's start with a smite into the infiltrators. So 3d6, put the 2 highest. 9. Not a super smite, but I'll take it. And then it's d3. And it might be an additional d3. I'll check in a second. Well, if it is, it's 6. If it's not, it's 3. Yes, it's still an additional d3. So that's 6 mortal wounds on the infiltrators. That's 3 of them dead. That's not a bad start. But I can only do a maximum additional d3 now. So you will survive. Unless I shoot the missile Hive Guard. Let's do Psychic Scream. That goes off on an 11. I would have liked that for the Super Smite, really. But never mind. D3. That's another 3 mortal wounds, John. Oh dear. Back round the table he goes, right. Okay.
3 more. Okay,
one left on a wound. So the Swarmlord fell back. He can't cast powers. With my Neurothroat, I've got an option. I can either smite that guy over there and then Catalyst him, the Swarmlord, or just do Psychic Interrogation. I think I'm just going to do Psychic. I'm going to interrogate Azrael one last time before I go and... I'm going to see what's in his head before I cut it open, basically. Alright?
Okay.
Well, that's gone off. So that's 3 points for Psychic Interrogation. That's my Psychic phase done. Shooting phase. Trigon's going to shoot Hellblasters with his bio-pulse thingy-majiggy. He's shooting stuff out of his mouth. Too many dice. Right, he hits on 4s. Oh, well, that was pretty terrible. And then he wounds on 3. That's from 5. 1 wound, no AP. I'm sure the Hellblasters are going to be absolutely fine. Oh, no, one's lost a wound. Okay. Right, as for the Hive Guards, they were all in range of your chaps at the back there, which are on Stubborn Defiance. Of which there is 4. Now, can I kill 4 guys with 3 wounds at toughness 5 with 12 shots? I don't know. Watch to find out, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend my last CP on... No, I'm not. I'm going to save that. So I'm just going to have 12 shots. And they didn't move, so they hit on...
What strength are they?
From 8. So I'm winning on 3s normally. Well, you still got CP left, haven't you?
Yeah. Should I transhume him?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Actually, there's still that guy on that objective over there, isn't there? Infiltrator. I'm going to shoot one guy into the infiltrator. Okay, so heavy intercessors. So I'm hitting on 3s, rerolling. Oh my god. That was a miss. Okay, that's a bit better. And then you transhuman, didn't you? So force to wound now. That saved a couple. So 4 at -2, and I ignore light cover. So 4 5-ups. Oh wow, okay. 3 go through. D3. D3. So that's 1 guy dead, and then D3. And 1 guy's taking a wound. Okay, so the answer is no. Hive Guard can't shoot heavy intercessors and kill lots of them. And then I have 1 guy going to the infiltrator over there because I've missed, but I can re-roll. I've hit him twice. And I wounded him twice. 2 5-up saves on the infiltrator. Oh, one goes through. D3.
That's the helix.
Oh, is it?
So just
Oh no! Damn it! I needed 2 to go through, didn't I? Okay, so he's fine, and I've got nothing else that I can shoot him. Damn it! So you'll stay on that objective. Okay. Bloody helix adept. Right. Okay. Charges then. Okay, done some measuring. Okay, Trigon is going to charge the Hellblasters and Azrael. He's a 5. He's in. And the Swarmlord can fit in as well into Azrael, and he's in. Okay. So he's going to go there like that. He's going to go next to him like that. And we're all going to have a great time. I'm going to start with a Trigon. Okay. And he's going to put everything into Azrael. And the tail into the Hellblasters, because there's a Hellblaster on a wound.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm going to spin a CP on Ferocious Appetite so we can reroll wound rolls.
Okay.
Because I know you got Transhuman on Azrael because he's...
Inner circle, yeah.
Yeah, not outer circle, inner circle.
No.
So he's got 7 attacks. It hits on 3s. Rerolling 1s. That wasn't bad. And then he'd normally win on 2s, but he's winning on 4s now. But I'm rerolling because of Ferocious Appetite. Okay, well, fine. That is 6 at -4.
Right.
So you're on your 4+ invulnerable save.
Yep.
If you didn't have that, you'd be dead. 6 4-ups, John.
No.
4. Okay. And each one of these is D6 +1 damage. I think he might be dead.
He's dead.
So 6, 4, 2, and 4.
A lot.
I've done 16 damage. I've split his head open after interrogating him.
Yeah.
I said I was going to do it. I
Yeah,
did.
you did.
And the tail was going to Hellblasters, which hits and wounds. I think that's -1. So I've killed the Hellblaster. That was on a wound. And then the Swarmlord will now activate. And no, actually, I can't be bothered because if I go into combat, then no, I don't want him in combat because then he can't get shot at by the Dreadnought. So he's going to pile in and consolidate and hide from your Dreadnought as much as possible. Even though I know you got that there and he can move in a minute. But anyway, that's my turn. Annoyingly, he's alive.
Yeah.
So you will get 8 points. Only if you get primary at the end of your turn. Because it's your last turn. But you do get 5 now for Stubborn Defiance. So that's good. You maxed out Stubborn Defiance, John. It's been a while since you've done that.
Yay.
That's what happens when you stick loads of heavy intercessors on it in a ruin.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll let you do your commander movement phase and we'll be back.
Thanks.
Okay, here we are. Dark Angels turn 5. And it's going to be interesting. So the Infiltrator is going to stay there, obviously. Keep that objective for you there. Your Hellblaster's fallen back out of combat onto this objective.
That was my only movement. Oh no, I did move for Dreadnought.
And your Dreadnought came around the corner, so he's got monsters to shoot at. And your plan is essentially, you're going to max your primary this turn, because you've got 3 objectives and only got 1, so you're going to get 12 for that, plus another 2. So you'll do well there, and then it's if you kill both of these, and you get another 9 points, and deny me 5. So, catching up, but will it be enough? I don't know, we'll have to get a calculator out in a minute and figure it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think I'm on about 63, 65-ish. And you're currently on 39. But obviously you'll score your primary at the end, and you've got points to score here still. And then I've got my to the last to add on. So we'll work it out. But you've got some points to get. So what are you starting with?
Heavy Intercessors. Going to go into the Swarmlord.
Shooting everything into the Swarmlord.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you starting with?
The heavy bolt rifles.
Okay.
So hang on, I've only got 4 shots.
Okay, well they hit on 2 because they didn't move, did they?
Yeah.
You're winning on 5s. 2. -1 AP, aren't they? So 4 ups. So I'll make 1. It's 1 damage. 6 up shrug. Nope. So I've lost a wound down to 2.
Okay.
Which is perfect because heavy bolter is 2 damage, isn't it?
Bolter, yeah.
Which hits every time. 5s to wound. Oh.
Nice.
4+ invulnerable saves. Oh, okay. So I've got 4 shrugs to make on 2 wounds. No, not even my rolling of 6s could save him. Does he go mad? No. Maybe you've killed him, so that's 3 for Assassinate, and 3 for Ball the Witch, and 5 less for my 2 the last. So that was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only happening in the last battle round, but you know.
Well, that's because I was hiding him for most of the game, and sort of interrogating you from like behind the building.
Right.
Okay.
The
Tech Marine.
Tech Marine gonna fire.
Shoot into the Trigon.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 shots hitting on 2s. Roll 2 1s. Classic John. Reading on 3, so only toughness 6 he is. So it's 3. That's a -1, isn't it? So 4 ups. And it's 2 damage apiece. So 4 shrugs. No, don't make any of them. So he's down to 5 wounds.
Okay. Right.
And then you Dreadnought to finish it off, I guess.
Twin Las Cannon.
1 hits.
I do have a...
You do have a command point.
Yes.
Okay. So you've hit twice. You're winning on 3s. 6 up save. Nope, couldn't make it that 6. D6 damage. 5, that's what you needed. Now, does he go mad?
Oh no!
And finish off your Hellblaster? No. Oh. Had you worried then, John?
Yeah.
Could have gone mad and lashed out like your Hellblaster and done some mortal wounds to him. But yeah, that's probably your turn, isn't it?
Yeah, that's everything shot.
Okay, so we'll work out the points.
Oh, well, okay, there's no point shooting.
You could shoot him, but it's not.
Yeah,
It's not going to change anything.
No.
Yeah. All right. We'll work out the points, and we'll be back. Okay, we are back. We've done some math hammer at the end of a game of Warhammer. It's pretty close, actually, closer than we thought. Considering when you look at the table, there wasn't really much left from the Dark Angels. Things I didn't have much left either. I just had Hive Guard, Zone Throats, and a Neurthroat. And you still had your Dreadnought and your Shooty Guy and your Heavy Intercessors and 2 random guys standing on objectives,
Yeah.
which got you lots of points at the end.
Yeah.
But Tyranids, I've got 44 on my primary, so almost maxed that. Only 9 for Psychic Interrogation, because the first turn you were too far away, you were in the corner, and the second turn you denied it.
Yeah.
It's only 9 for that. Engaging all fronts, only 10, because I could never get into your quarter, because you screened it out with the infiltrators before they buggered off. Because my plan was to pop up some Rippers or a Trigon in the corner, but I couldn't get there. So, okay. And then 2 of the last I got 10, because the Hive Guard and the Zone Throat survived, but the Swarmlord did not, because I charged him forward like a madman to try and kill Azrael, and it worked.
It did work.
Although he didn't kill him. Trigon did.
Yeah.
But anyway. Dark Angels, 32 on your primary, which wasn't too bad in the end, considering you spent most of the game in the corner. 32 is not too bad. 15 for Stubborn Defiance, because you were stubborn and defiant by standing in the corner. Ball the Witch, you only got 3.
Yeah.
Not 3, 6 rather, because you killed the Brewlord and the Swarmlord. So, yeah. But I did protect my Psychers. The thing is, the secondaries today, I had 3 units I wanted to keep alive. Zone Throats, the Hive Guard, and the Swarmlord. And 2 of those units are units you wanted to kill.
Yeah.
So you were trying to kill units I was trying to keep alive. So I just sort of hid them.
Yeah.
Until I needed to rush out.
I was too far away to do anything.
And you're too far away to do much. And then obviously the Neurthroat's always going to sit at the back with Hive Guard, because he makes them better. But yeah, so 6 for Ball Witch and 9 for Assassinate, because you got the Trigon as well at the end.
Yep.
So, albeit too late, because he sort of munched his way through things.
Yeah.
Once he gets carried, he's quite good, but he's quite easy to bring down. Which he was once you started shooting at him. He just fell over in a heap.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, that was good. So, it's 83 to 72. So, both scoring quite well. And closer than I thought it would be. Because after turn 3, I was thinking, oh dear.
Yeah,
John's not going to score well here.
It's not looking good for me.
But,
No,
yeah.
not at all.
But, yeah, I mean, it took you a few turns to get rid of all the Horde.
Yeah.
And then it was just a matter of killing the big
I think
stuff.
that was it. It was just... Yeah.
Too many little bugs
I
to
took
get.
them out quite quickly, but
But there was lots of them.
yeah, the big units.
Like the big unit of Termagant sitting on that objective for quite a few turns
takes
was
a few
quite
turns,
funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Well, thanks for the game, John.
Thank you.
Always fun to play some
Yes.
Bart, some Fallen Angels. And thanks for watching, everyone. And we'll see you in the next one.